Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 11 of my Burgundy campaign here in Hearts of Iron for the New Order. Now, I think what we were going to do, I've actually forgotten, we were going to secure our future. Let's find out what all this nuclear stuff is about, since there doesn't appear to be anything else we could do in terms of fighting the ghosts. Although, on the other hand, I don't think we're on anything where it's like, you know, it's not like with the German Civil War was going on, where we went, oh, we got to get this going, or we have this really emergency issue. I think we could try to see how long we could drag out this South African war, which right now looks like it's in a pretty good position for a stalemate anyway, because South Africa has pushed forward a bit, into Südwest Africa and into Ostafrika, but they're also definitely not close to actually taking the capitals of either of those areas. And the Boer Republic is still alive, so I think this is something we could drag out for a while. Let's do it for fun. With the situation in the Ordensstaat now confidently secure, we need not concern ourselves with the fate of our base. Now is the time to look outward. Although the late Fuhrer endured beyond his mishap with a Kenpetai agent, he was not long for this world. Ever since his faithful in, the world has fallen to Canadian anarchy, and this anarchy lies our future. The Dark Continent is aflame, as our allies are helplessly locked into a costly yet tame conflict with the Americans, doing battle over the future of those far-flung lands. Perhaps if the right dominoes are felled, then this conflict could escalate into much more than just a battle between pawns upon the global chessboard. This war shall go on forever if we can help it. Okay. Oh, wait, are we going to have to invest into this? Because screw that. I just don't feel like it. Whoa, wait a minute. What was the one? Yeah, right here, Paris. Oh, that's not a good ratio. Okay. Let's lower that a little. Yeah, this police to worker ratio doesn't mean shit. Pardon my French, but I'm annihilating the French. But seriously, it just says 2 no matter what. Worthless. Okay. Wait. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause. We still don't have political power. Are we having to repair stuff? Yeah, we are. This infrastructure and whatnot. Alright. So sow the seeds of discontent. Begin instructing our agents to sow chaos in the land of the free. Let's do this because I want to read the event. Or read the thing. If the United States of America is a giant, then it is the most frail giant to have ever been born in the annals of history. In America, they say that their nation stands as a bastion of liberty and freedom. Never before has weakness been so thinly veiled, for the nation is ruled by not more than a cabal of Jews and delinquents who use their thin veil to milk the placated populace dry as they seek to once again spread their shadow across the globe. The weakness of the American nation can, however, be exploited. We shall mobilize our vast subversive resources to the United States, from where they'll begin their campaign to expose the wicked war of subjugation that their government fights in Africa. The American people have already sown the seeds. All we must do is water the plant and allow it to blossom into a beautiful display of discontent and unrest within the United States. Alright. Let's see. Looking abroad. In Africa, the Boers and Anglos are at one another's throat. Unexpected setback. Munitions and funds are being prepared. Okay, so we just sent help to the Boer Republic, which is on its last legs right now. Alright. We can keep trying to open some investigations. We also need to find out what's going on with this red poppy thing. What's happening with the sabotage? Is this just slaves or something bigger? Comb the factories. Execute. And Charlemagne is now completely suspicious of us. We can do counterintelligence stuff, and it'll just hurt our stability, which is already not great. Why is my nation not stable? We are dedicated to order. Okay. So, any other bad ratios? This isn't great. You know what? Let's just build some factories there. Remember, every click, that's 1,500 lives. That's 1,500 families. I'm bringing sorrow to. Unless I killed the whole family, then there's nobody to mourn. Like in Futurama when Leela was going to start shooting those penguins. But she didn't. Spoilers for that episode. What do we got here? Versailles. No, Versailles is fine. What was the one? Oh. There we go. Build a couple factories. There are now 29 laborers in all of Kampen. Jeez, it is amazing. This kind of is reminding me of this monologue that the Marquis de Sade gives in Marat Sade, which is one of it's this like, okay, Marat Sade is this. It's complicated to describe, but basically, it's a film about a play that takes place in a lunatic asylum. And Marat Sade is the one who writes the play, or not Marat Sade. The Marquis de Sade is the one who wrote the play, but he's also in the play. And there's a part where he just monologues about how he hates the guillotine because it takes away the flavor of killing. And he talks about... Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Hold on. Grow the chaos. Oh, wait, hold on. First, let's come over here. Let me read this and then I'll talk about it. Or no, let me just talk about it first and then we'll read it. Oh, yeah. So we can unpause. Cutting the cords. While Hutug and his African SS believe themselves to be the exemplars of guerrilla warfare, succeeding in bogging down the tides of the South African War, they do not possess the unleashed freedom nor the resources required to cause true guerrilla terror upon the African fronts. We only need cut some of the strings which encumber our opponents in Africa and grant them our remaining munitions and equipment so that they may be orchestrated to conduct true attacks of terror. No road shall be safe, no bridge shall remain intact, as every step taken further into the heart of Africa shall become an ever more treacherous one. Okay. So we kind of want South Africa to advance, but slowly, I guess. All right, cool. The investigation there is done. Anyway, so yeah, he does this monologue and he's talking about this time he saw. Shoot, I really like that movie, but I'm trying to remember the specific details of this scene. But I think he was talking about a guy getting pulled apart by horses, and like everybody in the town came out to see it. It was so gruesome, and it was a whole thing. Like everybody who saw it's gonna. Gonna remember that for the rest of their lives. He's like, but now we just have the guillotine comes in, whoosh, next, whoosh, next, whoosh, 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 and it's just like you can kill huge swathes of people, and it's just immemorable, and who cares? There's no weight to it. So that's I get that feeling from when I just click my buttons, like just build a factory, build a factory, build a factory. Just 1,500 dead, 1,500 dead, 1,500 dead. All right. Anyway, what were we doing? We're finally about to hit 1966. I don't think this is going to be... this is still going to be a long series, I think, but at least now we're not getting to that zone where I was starting to think it was going to be like the USA campaign where it was going to be 40 episodes or something. Speaking of which, I recently learned about... after I did this, I had planned on not doing any TNO for a while until the MOE order came out, but I recently discovered about a... Should I say who it is? No, I won't, because I might not actually do them for a while, but I have not played in Central Siberia yet, and I've been debating who I wanted to play, and then I found out about a certain person who could become a leader, and I went, that's a thing? And like nobody told me directly. It was just something I was reading like via osmosis, people talking online. And I might need to go over there and do that. All right, Fall Elephant. Stabilize the Boers. So discontent in America. Well, it looks like we can't do anything anyway until we've got political power, so we'll just stop looking. Build a factory. Build a factory. Alright, Republic of Ireland just declare an Ulster. It took a while. The thing's been around for a few weeks now. Yeah, boy, I wish I could have done this earlier. We need rubber. Well, we're already trading with the Boers. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, in some of these areas there's more police than laborers now. Let's see. Oh, wait, I didn't like that ratio. Where was that? I saw 2,000. Where was it? Oh, I guess this is fine, actually. But, Alright, new national focus. Decisions to slow down the laughing general and his fools in order to delay the end of the war will be inevitable. Ground the flyboy and his comrades. Let's wait on that. We can't do any of this stuff anyway right now, so let's go do something else for a while. We can construct new uranium mines in exchange for skilled workers. To make use of it, we'll need to construct additional refinement centers. Untapped geological potential. That's not a massive department that could sustain an expansive nuclear program for years. It will most certainly do for now. Do I want to do that, or... Yeah, let's do that. This might actually make me regret how many military factories I've been making, because now I have way too much that I really honestly don't need, even if I'm sending equipment out down here. But let's try to keep the boars alive. I wish there was a way that we could check the discontentment. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Okay, every time I do this, I'm going to do it in front of you guys, so you guys know I'm not cheating or something. Hopefully this doesn't break a save. Let's go tag USA. And I'm always going to pause when I do this, and then we're going to come back. And I'm just doing this just so we can see the progress of the war. It's not, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to, like, you know, pick decisions for that. What was that alarm? Oh, shoot. Okay, I need to do a thing. But let me do this, and then I'm just going to have to cut the episode for a second and go do something for like 5 minutes. That's just what that alarm was about. Wasn't keeping track of time. Okay, domestic situation right now. Their support for the war is high. Republican Democratic support for the war is middling. And let's see here. Let's just kind of look also at what the political situation is together. Okay, so the RDs are working together well, so is the NPP, but American society is disunited at the moment. They've got 37 Republican senators, 20 Democratic senators, 7 center NPP, and 34 right NPP. Wow. They, looks like the right NPP had a pretty good time in the last couple of elections. But Bennett ended up in charge, though. This is a pretty cracked society. Yawkey is getting a teeny bit of popularity. Hey, there's McNamara in the administration. And Eddie Muskie. Huh. Okay. All right, yeah, so I just wanted to check in. So right now, people are pretty down with the war. We'll fix that. I actually don't know what our tag is for Burgundy. Hold on. BRG. Okay. Tag BRG. Actually, really got to be careful whenever I do that, because like if I accidentally unpause, it just takes an hour, and then the AI fucks everything up. So got to be extremely careful. I'm not going to do that very often. Now I can't. Of course, I can't like do anything right now anyway in terms of South Africa, because I don't have political power. It's going to take. It's going to take probably about 4 months. So it's going to be a while. But like I said, right now the war already looks like it's in a good position. All right, what's this curbing degeneracy thing? We rely in part on Charlemagne. They may pledge loyalty. They are not to be ignored for what they are. French nationalists who surely long for the day where their strength is great enough to topple the Ordensstaat in which they are made to bend the knee. Reigning in the Frenchman, new foci for Germanizing Burgundy has been unlocked. Yes! I was wondering if we were ever going to be able to officially do something like this. Because it's like, okay, he hates French culture, he hates Flemish culture, he hates all this stuff, and he wants to create a state. So there has to be something. I don't know. I guess you could say like CK2 with the coring, but especially because like look at the culture here. You know, you've got French culture and stuff. Now we've got Burgundian culture here. I wanted there to be a mechanic where we could like change the core, so to speak, like change the core, change the culture. That's great. That's fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So here we go. Domestic education. With the I'm very excited about this now. With the liberation of the new, like from a storytelling perspective, with the liberation of the new Western territories from the French, we have also acquired an unfortunate number of Frenchmen. That's I don't want to get into it, but I used to spend a lot of time studying the U.S. war with Mexico. I actually once presented a paper at a conference about it. But there was, there's the lot, it's, the saying goes, the reason why the U.S. didn't take, this was honestly a reason, because like you had Southerners who wanted to absorb more of Mexico after the war. Obviously, they took this whole big chunk up here, but they wanted to absorb a lot of Mexico. But there were others, because it would have been southern states, but there were other Southerners who didn't want to do that, because the problem with Mexico is that it's full of Mexicans, and so they didn't want to deal with that. All right. So, where was I? So that's the issue here, too. We got all this French territory, but there's all these damn Frenchmen in it. While these latter-day Gauls provide a good source of labor, they have an annoying affinity for their culture and certain unfortunate elements within their division Charlemagne appear to be riling up the locals to enhance their own status and recruitment among the French. To help re-educate the French and secure the balance of power in the Ordensstaat, the Reichsführer has ordered the Office of Education and Culture to initiate the Kulturverbesserung Project, or KVP, in our Francophone territories. The French will no doubt eventually rejoice at the general improvement upon and transforming of their culture. So we have 50 natural indoctrination points. It's a video game. That's how it works. This means we will weaken non-Himmler loyalty by 0 per month, because we're not doing anything right now. Vichy has a susceptibility of 11. So Vichy, is that... we're talking about like these different provinces, right? Or I guess like states. The provinces are the individual tiles, I think. These various areas. So like the Rhone here is already Burgundian, but like... so is Alpenland. But Vallon-Pont-d'Arc, Vichy, Centre-Sud. Okay, so these are the areas that are not currently that. So the susceptibility being higher, is that a good thing? Alright. So we could shut down French schools. We'll get 20 national indoctrination points. Our academic base will begin to slowly worsen. It's not the worst thing in the world. We're not really researching anything. Poverty relief. We'll lose 20 natural indoctrination. When it's done, we'll get stability, and our poverty rate, societal development will begin to slowly improve. That's actually really good. The poverty rate is some of the worst, effects. Actually, we're at 20 to 25 to 50 already. That's pretty good. I thought we were at 50 to 80. Ease SS fears. This will cost us 50. Education crisis will receive a bonus in stability for every own state. Himmler loyalty will be raised by 10. So this seems like something we need to do in conjunction with something else. So this will be if we're having issues here. So I think the poverty relief is the obvious first choice. But we will also simultaneously shut down the French. Or wait, how do we? Let's see, shut down French schools. That will get us 20 right back. What is this? The end. Whoa, 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 whoa. To complete, eliminate French culture from all recently acquired territory. The effects, if not completed within 499 days, we'll get the event, let them eat lead. So does that mean there's going to be a full-blown civil war, or are we just going to massacre everybody? What's this? The situation deteriorates. Eliminate French effects, if not completed within 6 days. One of 4 things will happen. Himmler loyal 20. Okay, so there's a 25% chance in 4 different areas that the loyalty of my people will be lowered, and the loyalty towards others will go up. Is that going to happen every week? That's insane. Okay, well, the time to shut down the French schools quick then. But how do we get more indoctrination points and stuff? I guess we just gotta wait for this to happen, but this is cool. There's so many interesting mechanics here in Burgundy. And I'm glad a lot of them don't cause, some of these don't cause political power. Alright, we got some stuff happening now. KVP Eringsbrecht 589. 723 incidents of malicious destruction of property, 6,287 arrests for rioting, 39 murders and 12 grievous injuries were reported across the liberated zones on the weekend of the 29th and 30th, following the establishment of a committee to decide whether to rename Paris to Lutzia or other proposed names, or recommended actions: evacuate SS SKA personnel from West Paris, in accordance with the recommendation of the Fall Agincourt Incident Plan. It's just the name, so we're going to lose national indoctrination, we're going to lose control, we're going to lose... Poverty is going to get worse, academic base is going to get worse. Alright, KVP 311, another West Paris incident, Monday the 11th. SS uniform guy was found defacing a street sign marking the start of the Rudolf Hochstrasse, recently put up as part of the KVP efforts in the liberated zones. A patrol under Hauptsturm Hatzen observed the event and attempted to intervene. It is believed the suspect was riding Rue des Severs, the former name of Rudolf Hochstrasse, but found himself unable to complete said criminal action due to the loyal unit of Hauptsturmführer Hansen. They tried to get him, unable to complete the arrest due to the intervention of a different unit of Waffen SS without visible insignia in the darkness. Drove off in a southwesterly direction. Contact them for possible espionage actions. Contact relevant press offices for statement that the removed sign was vandalized by a communist insurgent shot by a patrol. Okay, so that's bad. We just had two bad things in a row, so we actually cannot ease fears at all now. That ain't good. Situation deteriorates. Failed. Huh. Okay. Well, shoot. Are we going to be able to get some stuff that increases our indoctrination or something? The atom in our hands. Locked decisions for constructing new refinement centers in exchange for skilled workers. Damn, yeah. Now I'm feeling bad about genociding all those workers just for factories I didn't really need. Okay, let's come down here into South Africa and see what's going on here with Schenk and his flyboys. Is there a Schenk bio here? Oh, yes, there is. Great. So, could talk about him real quick. One of the Reich's most decorated fighting aces, Wolfgang Schenk's administration over Southwest Africa is wrought by the air. He is renowned in the fatherland for flying hundreds of combat missions, and in the Luftwaffe he is distinguished for expertise in the development of bombers. Domestically, however, he presides over the poorest Reichskommissariat in Africa, lacking an industrial base, and relying on imports and gas fees for its runways, not runaways. Runaways are back home with the slaves. The burgeoning air force of the nation is his sole focus, as evident to anyone who ever looked over the Angolan horizon. His planes rule the sub-Saharan skies. Over the years, Schenk has ensured that Southwest Africa is the air hub of German Africa. In other internal matters, he is known for his leniency and the close camaraderie he shares with fellow Reichskommissar Siegfried Müller, who he often attends safaris with in his personal helicopters or joining in the hunt. Perhaps it is the refuge of the tropospheric clouds away from affairs pertaining to natives of the SS that attracts him to the skies. It is where solace lies. Well, that's going away. Empty tanks! For every day the Luftwaffe dominates the skies of Africa, the road to Cape Town is open to shield ever slightly more. We must buffer the Southwest African air superiority so that the OFN may continue to fight and prolong the war for many more months to come. To delay the Southwest African aerial efforts, all we must do is ensure their aircraft face a sudden shortage of fuel. Achieving this will be simple. A few crucial oil shipments will be tragically sunk as severe vital oil and fuel lines become the targets of American sabotage. Not many aircraft engines will be spooling up on Angolan and Namibian airstrips in the coming days. So I guess we'll start researching these just so we can have them when the time comes. What peace conference? What's this? Oh yeah, into the Ulster Volunteer Army. There we go. So, still not seeing anything else here. Okay, that's gone. So, is the ticker going to come up again? We could shut down French schools, and we already do that, but it's in somewhere else. So I guess we just have to continuously do this. You know, the hell with our scientific base. Or academic base, I meant to say. Poverty relief. What's the net of it right now? It's getting worse. Ooh, look at our industrial equipment go, though. We're up to 5 a month. Okay, so let's look at these decisions for creating mines. What's up with that? Expand workforce, construction material facilities. Oh, shoot, I haven't been doing investigations, even though one succeeded. Okay, what's going on here? There's so much happening now. Stolen waste products. Workers have been collecting waste materials from an upstream manufacturing plant. This would be no cause for alarm. The specific plant dealt with weapons manufacturing, and as such, its waste has a unusually high concentration of gunpowder and sulfur. There could be a destructive pot. Look into the disposal system. Yeah. Try to give myself a better than 50% chance. Slightly better. Teensy better. Poquito better. Alright. Beuler's Broken Road. So this is the most northern one. Here. Siegfried Müller. One of the Reich's most beloved media darlings. After all, just look at that smile. He's bold, charming, and magnetic, the charismatic leader of the Reichskommissariat Central Africa and the richest of the Reich's 3 African governors. A distinguished veteran of Poland, France, and Russia, Müller leads Central Africa to operate as the only colony that consistently turns over a profit for Germany, rather than committing near treasons, such as skimming profits or ripping off the Reich on a regular basis. His approach to the governance of Central Africa is charitably described as laissez-faire, and uncharitably described as almost total non-involvement. Content to let for... Holy stretch. Content to... Where was I? Let foreign business concerns ravage the Congo for all it's worth, while Central Africa's coffers grow fat with profits from the tolls of shipping. Meanwhile, Mueller's German men fritter away their tours of duty, drinking themselves stupid, hunting anything that moves, humping anything that wears a skirt, they put it on the donkey, anyway, and gambling away their paychecks. That is when they are not whoring themselves out as mercenaries to the other Reichskommissariats and anyone foreign or German. It does not matter, willing to pay for cheap muscle. Mueller's great passion is hunting, regularly taking long trips into the darkest bush to hunt all manner of great African game. And if he should stumble across ANC partisans, then it becomes an opportunity to hunt the most dangerous game of all. Oh, but his smile, though. So the broken roads... They've got logistical challenges. Their entire organizational structure will come to a halt, forcing the entire Shield advance upon South Africa to screech to a near standstill. We can slow down the Laughing General and his fools in order to delay the end of the war. Okay. You know, the poverty relief is cool for stability, but I don't know, like, I wish there was something that would say what's helping. Maybe we have to get, like, is this actually increasing susceptibility or not? I don't know. Take out the silos. Wait, what just happened? Oh, yeah. Let's keep shutting down those schools. Unexpected setback. Okay, well, let's just try it again. Although they're now going to be more suspicious. You know? You can't win if you don't play the game. You gotta get skin in the game. Wait, what was I just looking at? Oh, right, over here. So, take out the South Africa silos. For 30 days, they'll have less oil. That kind of sucks. That's not really good at all. I don't think I'll do that. Stabilizing the Boers, though, that's probably going to be the first priority once I have that again. Let's just go ahead and ease the SS spheres. It'll help with the loyalty issue. Alright, growing the chaos. Though the South Africans are not upon our side of the war in Africa, they are no good as a foe if they are defeated, and all efforts thus far undertaken by the Ordensstaat will have been for naught should Cape Town fall too easily. The dominoes simply cannot fall should they be stopped short by a premature South African surrender. The temporary remedy to this is simple. We shall ensure they are granted the means to continue their little struggle so that we may continue setting the stage for a much more exciting act. The South Africans surely won't question whether they should have received any extra deliveries of American armaments. Decisions to covertly fund South Africa to drag out this war will be unlocked. I think what we ideally would like to happen, although it might mean the Boer Republic is killed, but like if we can have like Quelimane fall and then it falls back into Hutug's hands, that's when things get crazy. See, destroy the supply lines. You see, that's a good infrastructure damage. But it only does it in one area. Black League unifies Western Siberia. His student, Dmitry Ryazov, now leads the young statelet. The future of the region seems uncertain and turbulent. So you have the West Siberian Provisional Authority in charge over there. Samara, looking good. The breakdowns continue. What's this? Despite the SS Guards' best efforts, the sabotage in industrial Bezrik Rodomo continues to intensify. Broken machinery, cut brake lines on trucks, broken gas mains, rivets removed from walkways. It feels like every day the damnable saboteurs invent a new way to undermine the Aryan race and all they stand for. Understandably, the city's SS Guards have become rather zealous in their hunt for the saboteurs. Curfews have been tightened. Hold on a sec. Curfews have been tightened, raids into workers' homes in search of contraband are becoming more frequent, and the definition of what exactly qualifies as an enemy combatant has been broadened a bit. As a pleasant side effect, and a satisfactory consolation, for the SS it seems the Guards' incredible diligence has greatly aided the Gestapo in tracking down suspected dissidents. It turns out that having watchful eyes on the corner of every block does wonders for the Reich Main Security Office. The crackdowns will continue until morale improves. Due to heightened standards, more guards will be required in order to effectively surveil in Rodomo. Okay, so it looks like here we have our stuff, the refinement centers. We got to have 2,000 skilled workers in the state in order to do that, and we have to have at least 2 uranium mines not tied up feeding other refinement centers. Here we can expand uranium mines that cost at least 1,200 skilled workers. Uranium supply will go up by 1. Once completed, the materials from this mine will fetch us $35 million a year on the black market. Okay. So let's start building these. Okay, we need 1,200 skilled workers in central. So we do that. Oh, but then we still need the actual political power to do that. Successful investigation. Excellent. So does it actually then tell me what the thing does? I don't quite understand. All right, warehouse 36. It appears as if the conspiracy is much... Oh, yeah, because then the next step, that's telling us what's going on. It appears as if the conspiracy is much larger than we thought. The funneled supplies from our camps have been discovered in a decommissioned warehouse a half-hour drive away from the main industrial center. The purpose or function is unknown, but it's clear some sort of manufacturing base has been set up to utilize the stolen materials. Okay. Track the logistics to find out where it's all going. Yeah, find out where it's going. Alright, here we go. Red puppies. Oh yeah, what's up with the... Yeah, these divisions are ready to go. Let's get some more out. Let's kind of just bring them along here. But there, get you training, though I don't really need to. Got a lot of tank guys. Alright, that's it for today. I'm conquering history games, and in the next episode, we're just going to keep... Yeah, we're juggling a lot of things right now. Rodomo and South Africa and such, so we'll get on that. I'm conquering history games, and I'll see you next time.